Was that a good thing to do then?
Well, it was, to open my eyes, yeah. So it was like, shit, he means it.
Hey guys, what is up everybody and welcome back to another episode of Reality Recap. We are back, on the island, and honestly tonight was not so much of a Molly island, so if you're in it for the rest of the couple, stay tuned because we were blessed with 2 new bombshells tonight, and things move so fast, like 1 minute Andre is with Ruchee, next minute Andre is into Catherine.
I'm not jumping board, but I'm open to getting to know Catherine a bit more as well.
No,
Right, so let's start back from the beginning, shall we? Zach and Molly chat. If you may recall, Zach decided to kiss Molly in this challenge, and after Zach's chat with Catherine, he has a chat with Molly. They have this long chat about how the kiss was a good idea from Zach's part because it made it clear to Molly that he's into her.
Completely.
yeah. And that's why we both want to keep speaking to each other, because we want to see that and want to explore that more.
And guys listen, at this point, they are properly flirting. Maybe for them it didn't look like they were flirting, right, but they were properly giving each other looks and so on. And she played it so double-sided with all the other girls, saying how shocked she was, but the way she said it to the girls was more like, I said I want to have other conversations with him, not necessarily meaning that she wants to move forward with it. It's fine to want to get to know someone else, but just own it a little bit more. Just be freaking clear that you want to get to know Zach in a romantic way, because you think that there is something there. Molly was so double-sided, being like, yes, she wants to get to know Zach, but she also wants to continue to chat to Mitchel. That was quite difficult to watch. Jess and Mitchel chat. I know we talked about this before, but I love the friendship that is developing between Jess and Mitchel. And Jess essentially says
Mitch,
that Mitchel deserves better than Molly for how she's treating him.
In broad daylight.
Let me know if you agree or disagree about Molly's behavior towards Mitchel, but I thought it was not very considerate. Anyways, after that, Jess also decides to tell Molly that from their point of view, it is disrespectful to Mitchel the way that she behaved, which was to speak to Zach for most of the night and to spend most of the night with him. I just thought that Jess did well in telling her that, because Molly didn't really look like she really cared about Mitchel at this point.
Taking the piss a little bit. Okay, where is he? I don't know, he's over there, but I think both of you need to kind of... I'll go speak to him.
Molly and Mitchel chat, again. Okay, so by that point, Molly tries to go to speak to Mitchel, but understandably he is a bit over it. By this point I thought, well done Mitchel for standing up for yourself. So Molly tries to go to speak to Mitchel, and he's just like, not right now, and she just says okay and leaves. And again, I thought, this might be the way that she just is, or the way that she reacts. But just saying okay really showed that she wasn't that interested in Mitchel. I get that she wouldn't want to go be a puppy next to him, she just looked like she didn't really care about Mitchel by this point. And then at night Mitchel decided to call it off with Molly, where he just said, you know what, go speak to Zach, have your chat with him, and basically our situation is done. And again, Molly just said okay, again. So that is that. Andre and Ruchi. There wasn't much showed between them two, but remember how they were going really well. They had their little kiss outside, and Andre was saying how he thought it was going really well between him and Ruchee. Well, as soon as he saw the opportunity with Catherine, because Catherine is essentially also left single as now that Zach went ahead and pretty much closed off that door, Andre said to Ruchee that he wants to get to know Catherine a little bit more. This was so shady from Andre. Ruchee is so lovely and sweet, and the way she reacted was actually so mature. Because she said that, yes, that's okay, because that is what they are here to do in the Love Island Villa, which is to explore with whom they have the best connections with.
Basically led me on.
But honestly,
now you're telling me you want
I
to
wish
get
she
to know
told him how
Catherine.
she felt.
I don't know if there's any coming back from that.
Even if she didn't say it at night, but at least in the morning. How Andre basically now looks like he used Ruchi. I mean, that might be a bit harsh. But the timing is really off. Essentially he could have wanted to get to know new girls that come in, which would be okay. But to jump on Catherine as soon as she's singlish makes it a bit unfair for Ruchi. What do you guys think about this whole situationship? Also, Andre and Catherine have some chats, but I didn't think that they had great chemistry. Mostly because Andre's chat are bit cringe in my opinion. Anyways, the Islanders also have a conversation about who they would be if they were an animal, and Jess said that she would be a hippopotamus. I don't know why, but I thought that was hilarious lol. Alright, then. We get the new girls. There's Leah, who turns out to be one of Molly's friends. And then we've got Charlotte. Charlotte is 30 and she said pretty much on all her dates that she's old and looking for a husband and looking to have 4 kids. Seeing them two come in, I thought, they are proper bombshell. And I particularly really liked Leah. She just seems super genuine, very down to earth. She said she's family orientated, and then she wants to find something real in the villa, that she's not really into playing games and all that. I really liked that about her. So here's how the dates went. Leah had a date with Zach, Tarek, and Mitchel. Zach was her entree, then Tarek was her main course, then Mitchel was her dessert. Then Charlotte had a date with Mitchel, Zach, and Tarek. It's funny that they are the 3 that got picked in between the 2 girls. Between all of them, Ella and Molly looked proper stressed out. Both of them. Ella obviously was visibly stressed because of Tarek, but Tarek also said to her that he's not closed off. So to some extent, it shouldn't be a surprise to Ella that he would be open, although I get that it's not nice to see the person that you're kind of building or trying to build something with, on dates with other girls. Out of all the dates, I thought Mitchel had the best chats with the girls. I've really liked his personality. Even though he was a bit obsessed with Molly, and was just a bit much with how obsessed he was. I think he's got a really relaxed personality and was quite funny as well. And he also doesn't look like the type of guy who would be disrespectful. I feel like he would be the type of guy who wouldn't jump right into another girl if he was still with Molly.
So how do we
So I'm really hoping that there's something that develops between Mitchell and Leah.
So, do you know what? You've done a really good job on this day.
They look like they would be really good together. Also, I feel like Leah has main girl energy. Okay, enough about Leah. Charlotte was nice too, and she also had good chats overall with the guys. I thought Tarek was also true to himself, like he was not overly enthusiastic about getting to know the girls or whatnot. He was just normal, like he didn't try to outdo his personality or anything like that. He also said that he's currently coupled up with Ella and that it's going well, and that it would take a lot for him to turn his head, which I thought was nice to say. Like it's obviously been 1 week, so there is smoothie there with Ella, and yes, he won't say that he won't turn his head because, who knows what could happen, right? So anyways, I thought overall he did well during the dates. Then Zach also had the dates with both girls, and both of them asked whether he was open.
Okay, so you're definitely open.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Good.
And in both cases he just said that he's currently coupled up with Catherine, but that they decided they're not going to pursue something. Sort of. But it didn't look like he talked about Molly at all. He just pretty much said that he's very open. Which is probably somewhat true. It's interesting because I can see something between Zach and Molly. I'm not going to lie, I can definitely some chemistry between them when they are speaking, although it partly looks like it's because they are both with other people, and so going for each other seemed to be the exciting thing to be doing. But at the same time, Zach and Molly, they are not even a thing, they're not even together, so it's sort of fair enough for Zach to be pretty open to the new girls. I think Zach and Charlotte could go well together. Between all the other guys, I thought Charlotte might be suited for him. Overall, thank God we have 2 new bombshells now and the guys can stop focusing on Molly. Anyways, that's it for tonight, guys. If you liked this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.